Pistons fans, we were so close. We were so close, man. And then Jason Tatum happened, man, and a couple other things as well. We got to see the return of Marvin Bagley tonight. Killian Hayes gets to start tonight. Jaden Ivey, career high for him tonight. Let's unwrap it all. I'll see you inside.
Cops is watching, the streets is talking. Your hopes are holders unfaithful. Holders unfaithful. Your family ungrateful. Your niggas ain't loyal.
Clock D's, bar trees, out of drop V. Rep Detroit every time I'm in front of a camera. Clock G's, bar trees, out of drop V.
All right, Pistons fans, let's talk about it, man. Pistons lose a tough one today against Boston here at LCA, man. I was really hoping that we could have came out with a victory, man. We fought tooth and nail. We were there. I mean, you know what I'm saying, at moments, I just felt like, man, we could actually try to run away with this thing, right? And then Jason Tatum happened. And then Jason Tatum happened. Not only that, man, just one of the biggest problems that I continue to point out. You know, there's a sequel. While it's still fresh on your brains, let me bring this up, man. There was a part of the game, right, where, you know, Jason Tatum was just, I mean, he was shooting in everybody's face, just getting off. Guys were just not getting up in him enough. Last, 3 to 4 minutes? I would say 3 minutes. Dwayne Casey finally decides to throw Killian Hayes on Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, 3 missed shots and a turnover. Somebody got to play defense on the perimeter. And it's been the same thing over and over and over. There were too many open shots tonight. Even though, you know, Tatum did get a few shots off on some guys, still, too many wide open opportunities, man. There was one where he was sitting in the corner wide open, and all we seen was players doing this to each other. We see that too often. We see that too often, man. Know where you are on defense. Know your assignment on defense. I said before, you know, as a team, period, we see hands up too much. Like these guys don't know where they're supposed to be. And I don't know how much of that is just players not wanting to, you know, take care of their assignments, or is it coaching? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, I just want to see better perimeter defense. You know what I'm saying? We was able to get rebounds tonight. You know, Jalen Duren did a really good job rebounding. But we had Jalen Duren, Bagley, and, you know, Isaiah Stewart available. Plus Isaiah Livers gets boards too, even Killian. So we were able to rebound. The problem was defending, man. That's what lost us this game, defending. Somebody has to say enough is enough. We got to go out here and do our thing. Too often are we starting to see Isaiah Stewart upset with other guys on his team, especially Bogdanovich, especially Sadiq Bey. Too often are we starting to see Isaiah Stewart upset about these guys not going out there and giving it their all on defense. You know, we want Isaiah Stewart to be the backbone, and that's what he is. He's the backbone. And he's letting it be known to these guys, hey, man, you know what I'm saying, help side, something, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. But it's something that, you know, we can go back to the beginning of the season, right? You know, I mentioned a few times to you guys, what good is your scoring if you're not stopping the other team from scoring? You got to play defense. That's why people always say defense wins championships. Period, man. You got to stop the other squad. You know, you had a Ivy that was just out. I mean, just out of his mind from 3-point line tonight. You know, even Bogdanovich snapped out of his funk tonight from the 3-point line. Isaiah Stewart shooting netters at the 3-point line. Killian Hayes, even though he shot one air ball, he still knocked down some treys tonight. But did that all do enough? No, it didn't. You know why? Because we allowed Boston to shoot 3 after 3 after 3. At some point, you just got to say, hey, man, you're going to have to take it to the rack. Whether you score or not, I'm gonna take a 2 before I take a 3. You know what I'm saying? Some got to shake. You know, so it wasn't just Tatum. Tatum got hot at that spot, you know what I'm saying, where it was just unconscious. But before then, you had other guys knocking down threes. What did I say in my video last night after the New York game? Jason Tatum gets off. Jaylen Brown didn't play today. Jason Tatum gets off. Fine. Those other guys can't get off. Blake Griffin can't shoot threes out there. He can't get nothing. Nothing. Williams cannot be sitting over there in the corner shooting threes. Everybody else has to get shut down. Period. Jason Tatum is not going to beat you by himself in the score sheet, at least. You know what I'm saying? Take them other guys out the game. But for some reason, dudes just don't want to play defense. It's like we have right now either a quarter to a half of our team that want to play D. You know what I'm saying? Consistently, I'll say that. Guys have moments, but consistent D. They just don't understand yet that until they defend, this is going to keep happening. You were able to knock down shots tonight. You didn't have an outrageous amount of turnovers tonight. You rebounded the basketball tonight. But what did you not do? Defend the perimeter. So it's another learning curve for this young squad, man. Let's talk about, some individual play real quick. Jaden Ivey tonight was shooting the hell out of that basketball, man. Shooting the hell out of that basketball. Trying to attack the rim. Still got to learn when to slow down at times. You know, we seen some of those possessions where he kind of got stuck in the air, stuck at moments, but he was able also to draw fouls. You know what I'm saying? So the young dog he's a dog, man. You know what I'm saying? Ivy is a flat out dog. And I love watching him play basketball, man. Even though he makes me cringe every time he hits the floor, I love watching him play. You know what I'm saying? So, man, shout out to Ivy, man. Hell of a game for him tonight. You know what I'm saying? For his career high. For him to put up 20 plus tonight was definitely fun to watch. Isaiah Stewart worked his ass off today. Even though the ref was trying to snake him, they was trying. Worked his ass off today. I love Zay, man. I love Zay so much as a player, dude. I really do, man. Those type of players don't get enough appreciation. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, when people watch basketball games, they're looking for the highlight plays. They're not paying attention to everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? When you look at a guy like Isaiah Stewart, which brings me to Killian Hayes as well. Killian Hayes, first half, scored the basketball, shot well. Second half, more playmaking. I would say third quarter, more playmaking. Because in the fourth quarter, he knocked down some pretty big shots. Man. The Pistons needed some points, man, and he was able to knock down some pretty big shots. But one thing that always gets swept under the rug is defense. And he played some great defense today. Kept himself out of foul trouble today. Played great defense today. I'm so happy for the young kid, man. You know, I've been here with Killian since the beginning. And I know what Killian can turn into. So these last, I would say now 4 games. Last 4 games have been, pretty satisfying to see him go out there and play well. Started in OKC, took it to Boston, took it to New York, against New York, now against Boston again. Like I said, I'm very pleased with what I've seen from Killian Hayes, man. Like I said, it's only going to improve. He looks more comfortable. He has a little edge to him out there. And like I said, even when he shot the air ball, he didn't let that discourage him. He still went out there and knocked down some more shots in some big moments. So that's the type of mindset that you have to have as a player. And he knows and realizes what it can do, not only for himself, but for his team, if he's able to go out there and knock some shots down and be aggressive like that. So he spoke about that to some of the press writers, man, and he realizes what he has to do. So, like I said, we got a really, really long season, man. Having him playing like that, and then once we get Cade back, our second unit is going to flow. Our second unit is going to flourish. Y'all seen the performance from the second unit against New York. You know what I'm saying? So having Cade coming back and then having Killian to come off the bench, man, and be able to provide that with Alec Burks, with Bagley being back, you know what I'm saying? With Duran, you know, so, and you got Livers and Diallo. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to that. Can't wait till Monday, man, to see the guys go at it again. I am really thirsting for Pistons basketball because, you know, I want to see the growth. I want to see these guys pull things together. But I want an opportunity to get all my guys on the court. You know what I'm saying? Get them all on the court, please. We went through this last season, right? At the beginning of the season, man. Just guys just in and out. Couldn't get everybody to stay on the court, right? Still early right now, but I want to see my guys on the court. I know y'all do too. So with that said, leave it in the comment section, man. Let me know if you noticed some of the things that I mentioned in this video. Make sure you smash the like button for your boy. It helps the algorithm, man. And yeah, man. We miss Cade. With that said, man, y'all have a blessed night. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.